All right, we're going to start down on our mats this morning. This is a 20-minute, maybe 25-minute little flow using 2 bricks. And I know there's some days that we just don't have an hour to give to ourselves, but we want a little something, or you need a little boost even in the middle of the day. So I want to just throw this little set out there for you to enjoy whenever you need it. So using 2 bricks today, place them at the top of your mat, reach for one of them, and coming back into a child's pose. So first, sit down on the heels and just bring your shoulders back. Take a couple of nice breaths. Let it go. And then we're going to open our knees just a little bit, and we're going to straddle our arms over this brick and place your forehead down on the brick. And as you place your forehead on the brick, you're just going to feel yourself settle into a very nice child's pose. We're here, we'll spend a moment just tuning into our breaths and into our body needs. Just feel the breath come in and out. Beautiful. Slowly move into a tabletop position. We will put a brick under each palm, and as we come into tabletop, make sure the wrists are over the shoulders are over the wrists and the hips are over the knees. We'll start with the gentle cat and cow. It's going to feel a little different on the bricks. So inhale, just drop the belly and lift your gaze. And then exhale, just bring your chin into the chest and let the spine roll towards the sky. Go again, inhale, drop down, lift up. And exhale, roll the spine up. Lowering down. So we're taking it long and slow so you can just feel the effects of this wonderful posture. Perfect. Dropping into a neutral position, sliding the right leg out behind you. Go ahead and float it up. We're going to challenge our core right off the bat a little bit by taking our right arm and reaching it forward as well. Try and dip at that right hip. So unlike alternating sides, we've got all the weight on one side. Let's go ahead and place the hand down, and just to see what the difference is, lift the left arm up. Easier to stay square, stay settled in the center. And then let's switch it out one more time. So really find your balance here. Reach for that right arm. And then drop the right toe to the mat and spin around to open the gate towards that right side. Take a breath in as the fingertips reach high. Exhale, drop the arm towards the hip, graze the body, lift up. Let's go again, big circle, up. And then one more time, leave the arm to hover right over the ear. Nice side table here. And then slowly rotate back around, hand on brick, and bring the right foot forward. And move right into a nice deep low lunge. In your low lunge, maybe you're up on your fingertips. The beauty of bricks is that it creates more space for you to correct your posture. So feel free to change the position of your bricks anytime within your practice. Take one more breath here. Then we're just going to simply pull the hips back. Place the palms on the bricks and just bow down towards the knee. Moving gently forward once again. Take the back toe, tuck it under, pull the knee right off of the floor. Take a twist, resting your left palm on the brick, lift the right arm up. One more breath. And then exhale, bring the hand back down. Step back to a plank pose and bring your knees to the mat. Lifting the feet off the floor, drift forward. Bend the elbows lower towards the floor. Push back up and then send it back into child's pose. A nice modified plank. Inhale to a modified plank. Exhale, bending the elbows, pulling them towards your rib cage, lower down, push back, and then all the way back. And then just one more time, drifting forward, modified plank, lower down, press up, and take child's pose. One more time, hold. This time, feel the extension of those arms from the palms on those bricks, all the way up to those pits of the arms. Bringing yourself back into tabletop position. Take the left leg out and float it up high. All right, so let's do the same thing here. Left arm reaches up to the ear if you just find your center and balance. A little bit of a struggle there. And then change hands to recognize the challenge we put upon ourselves. And then once more, let's switch left hand and the left arm and take a moment to try and square the hip towards the mat. Dip it down just a little bit. And now touch the toe to the floor and spin around to open your gate towards the left-hand side. Take a breath as you reach that arm up high. Exhale, drop it down by the hip, graze the body, circle big. Go again. And then on the next one, just let the arm stay right next to the ear, hover and hold. Feel that lovely stretch. Perfect. Rotating back around, place the hand on the brick and step your left foot forward. Move into a nice deep low lunge. Fingertips are on the brick. And then pulling the leg straight, just simply place the palms on the brick and bow forward. And then glide back into low lunge, where we'll tuck our back toe under, bring the knee off of the floor, open up into a twist. Left arm goes up, but right hand stays down. One more breath here. Exhale, circle the hand back down, step back to a plank. Bring the knees down and the feet up, modified plank, lower down. Push up and push back, child's pose. Inhale forward to modified plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press back up. And exhale, child's pose. And once more, inhale, drift forward, modified plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press up. And exhale, hold child's pose. Inhale, drift forward to modified plank, but this time transition to full plank. Tuck the toes, pull the knees up. Take the right leg up and down for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. And now the left for 1, for 2, for 3, and for 4. Begin to lift the hips up and press back, downward facing dog. Position your hands to be comfortable on those bricks. Note how different it feels, elevating a bit from through the hands. So breathe in. Maybe this is a chance for those heels to touch down when in many cases they cannot.
Just hold for just a moment. Inhale, we're going to bring the right leg straight up behind us. Bend the knee and just open up. Inhale, straighten it back up. Exhale, bring it forward and put it down. Just pull the front leg straight. Rise to fingertips. And just hold right here. Wide leg pyramid. Perfect. Bending the back heel, bend the front knee. Widen your stance if necessary. And we're going to take an extended side angle using the right brick. Place it on any level you wish. Place the hand on it and open up and turn towards the front. Big posture. Tough to do without the brick. So take a breath. Let it go. Beautiful. And now bring the hand back down. Step the back foot in to close the gap a little. Pull the front leg straight again to proper pyramid pose. And then preparing for a revolved triangle. Move the bricks to another level, to a higher level. And now we have options here on revolved triangle. Keeping the brick on the inside of the foot. I think that's where we're going to stay today. So how about we just lift it up to its highest level. This will be the left brick. Left hand on it and press. Then simply lift and up the right arm. One more breath. And then exhale, bring the hands back down. Both bricks move forward on their highest level as you shift and lift into a one-legged warrior three. Tap the foot down and lift it up, and down and lift it up, and down and lift it up. Once more, down and lift. Moving deeper into standing split, release the bricks all the way down. Bow down. Now you have that option here to choose no bricks, to choose a hand to pull your body closer. Beautiful. Return both hands to the brick. Soften the knees. Step all the way back. Bring the bricks with you. Step back to plank pose. Take one breath in plank. And then exhale, begin to lower. Stop, untap the toes, and lift the hip, heart forward. Upward facing dog, and then lifting the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Stay here, breathe in. Breathe out. Perfect. Inhale, left leg comes high. Exhale, bend the knee and open it up. Inhale, straighten it. Exhale, step it forward. Wide leg pyramid, so leg is straight. Maybe push the fingertips into the bricks to lift up and hold. Keeping the chest flat. The gaze towards your toes. Fantastic. All right. Spin the back heel, bend the front knee super deep. Choose your option with the left hand brick, left brick, and open up to an side angle. Bring the top hand back down. Step your back foot in and close the gap a little. Proper brick, proper pyramid pose. Preparing for a revolved triangle. Using that right hand brick. Go ahead and place it whatever level you prefer and revolve the triangle. One more breath, and then exhale, bring the hand down. Pick the bricks up and move them forward as you shift and lift the back leg up, straight out from behind you, toe faces down. Now tap the floor and lift it up. Tap the floor and lift it up. Tap the floor and lift it. And then tap and lift and go deeper, releasing the bricks back down to the mat. Bow into that supported leg, maybe clasping it with the left hand, standing split. Beautiful. Placing both hands on the brick this time, just bring the foot down to the mat. Release, bring the bricks right next to your feet. Rise halfway. Pull back down. Soften the knees, let's root to rise, stand nice and tall. And exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, arms reaching up. Exhale, open wide, bow forward. Inhale to a half fold. Exhale, place the hands on top of the brick, step back to plank pose. Take one breath in plank, and then exhale, chaturanga. Untuck the toes to upward facing dog, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, the right leg reaches high, bend the knee stack and open. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bring the foot forward, spin the back heel. Bring the right brick to its highest level. Right hand presses as you lift, open up, triangle pose. Fantastic. Bring the hand to the waist, soften the knee. Move the brick forward and step forward. Shift and lift to half moon pose. Lifting the arm back up, finding balance. Slowly soften the knee and step back. Bring the brick with you. Release the brick, warrior two. Take a peaceful warrior and then circle the arms back down to the bricks. Step back to a plank pose. One breath in plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale to upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg reaches high. Exhale, bend and open. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, step forward. Spinning the back heel. Take the left hand brick, place it at its highest level and press and lift your body up. Slowly open up to triangle pose. Bring the hand to the waist, the eyes towards the floor. Soften the knee, take the brick with you as you step forward. And shift and lift, half moon pose towards the right. Bringing the hand back to the waist, soften the knee, take the brick with you as you step back. Release it. Rise to warrior two. Inhale to a peaceful warrior, and then exhale to plank pose. Take one breath in plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Fantastic. Perfect. Let's go ahead and bring our feet forward. Bending the knees into a deep, deep squat. Make your way back onto your mat. Fantastic. Bringing the arms out in front. Actually, let's put a brick between our legs. Find a Navasana boat pose. Falling back, floating the legs up, and reaching and holding. For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1,
Place the feet down and remove the brick. Crisscross your ankles, pulling the feet in, roll to your knees. Hands on brick. Step back into tabletop position. Perfect. Let's go ahead and put those bricks out of the way for one moment as you place your forearms on the mat. Tucking the toes underneath you, hips up and back, dolphin pose. And to challenge our triceps, we'll walk our feet in and lift the right leg straight up. Bring it down and lift the left leg up. Press down with those forearms, feel those triceps. All right, bring it down and then lower the knees. Moving back onto your knees for camel pose, your version. You can take one single camel and switch, or a full camel. Camel can be done with our hands on the base, right at our tops of our hips here, or your hamstrings, or all the way down to your feet or your ankles. So you choose where you want to go. Find a camel pose. Open the heart and hold. Let it go. Come all the way back up. Bring the hands to the mat, crisscross the legs this time, back it up over the knees and extend the legs out in front. Perfect. Bringing the right foot in, anchor down with the long leg, lift the arms to the sky, and exhale, bow forward. Inhale, seek space, look forward. Exhale, lower your chin closer to your shin. Sweeping the right arm up and over to rest behind you, lift yourself up and stretch. And then sit back down and extend the leg out long, switch legs. Left leg comes in, posture check, inhale, reach up, and exhale, bow forward. Inhale, find space, and exhale, chin moves towards shin. Sweeping the left arm up and over, touch down behind you, and lift yourself up. Sit down once again, and bring both feet to the mat. Taking one brick with you, let's come down onto our back. Let's lift up our hip and place this brick underneath our sacrum. And just tuck your shoulders under. Bringing the knees towards you and the legs straight to the sky. Lower the right one towards the floor. Lift it back up. Lower the left one towards the floor. And lift it back up. Lower the right one down. And lift it up. And the left one down. And lift it up. Circle these feet in a small circle. And then go the other way. And then lower them down, bend the knees, and place them on the mat. Lift it up and remove the brick. Place it now between your inner thighs. Squeezing tight, move back to bridge pose. Tuck the shoulders under. Lift as high as you can and squeeze as tight as you can. And then just soften the shoulders, release. And move that brick one more time under your sacrum. But this time turn it on its second layer. So right on the middle range. Tucking the shoulders under. Leave the feet flat. Perfect.
If you are comfortable here, lift the legs up one more time. This time just leave them up. Rebend the knees, place the feet back on the mat, and push to full bridge. If you have the room and would like to take it to its highest level, move the brick right under that sacrum. Sometimes it is hard to get into that position, but once you are there, it feels so nice. Otherwise, just press to bridge. Slowly release from your bridge. Remove the brick. Let both knees move to one side as you gaze towards the other. And switch over to the other side. And then finding your way back to the center, slide the legs out long. Right into a moment of quietness and stillness in our final pose, the Shavasana. So allow your body to just be still and be quiet for just a short moment. Continue to use your breath, breathing in, breathing out. And then slowly bring the knees into the chest. Let it fall over to one side and make your way into easy pose. To come into easy pose, let the hands come to the heart, bow your head. And let me just simply wish you a good day and namaste.